G'day everybody. G'day everybody. My name's Matt. This is Johannes, and today is a new bike day. Now, usually you'd see me riding my 2021 Trek Fuel EX8, and recently I've been getting a little bit more airtime on it. With that, I decided it was time to increase my jump game just a little bit. So I've gone out and found myself probably the very last 2020/21 Norco Rampage Team Edition dirt jumper. Now, I know absolutely nothing about dirt jumpers, but this seemed like a really good option. A few guys in the area already have this bike. It seemed like a really good dirt jumper, so I decided that was the one I was going to get. So I rang around pretty much all the bike shops in Victoria, managed to find this one in Blackburn and put my name to it. The bike shop had to pull a few strings to basically get this. It was pretty much the last bike this distributor had, and they pulled it from their stock allocation, managed to get it for me. Super pumped. I even got a bit of a discount on it, which was great. But what this bike comes with, if you don't know this bike, and I definitely don't, so you're going to have to bear with me here, but it's the medium frame Norco Rampage Team Edition. So what that gets you, RockShox Pike dirt jumper forks with 100mm of travel. Obviously you've got compression, adjustment, rebound, and I'm running a 110 PSI in these forks. I assume that's pretty good. I got told it was a good pressure to run for a dirt jumper. It comes with SRAM guide brakes on the back. The front was a Tektrum brake. Apparently any dirt jumper worth their salt don't run a front brake, so the bike shop actually took the front brake off for me. I do have it here. And it took me a good 45 minutes to an hour to get all the reflectors off this thing. In Australia, they can't sell you a bike without bells and reflectors and all of that stuff on it. So yeah, I saved a bunch of weight by pulling all of that up. Some high-level mods. Looks like it's got the 4-pot piston on the back, the SRAM. I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. And the cranks is some brand that I don't actually know, because I've only been riding for about maybe 9, 10 or 11 months. I don't know what, but it's Truvative is the crank. So it's a pretty beautiful bike, I think. It looks pretty sick. Spank rims, spank bars. The tires are Maxxis, some form of DJ dirt jumper tire with the kind of tan wall, which I think looks awesome. So far I've ridden it at the local skate park, and I was pretty rubbish, I have to tell you. I've never been a skate park rider when it comes to bikes. I used to do rollerblading. I was pretty okay at that, as well as scootering and skateboarding back in the day. But yeah, never any experience on a bike at a skate park. So the only other place I've quickly had a shred was around at my mate Tom's place, who lives around the corner, and he's got a hand-built pump track in his backyard. It's a very small, techie one, lots of fun. I did about 5 or 6 laps on that, so yeah, I've really not had much of a chance to ride it as yet. The intention is that I'm going to take it out shortly, either today or in the next few days, to the Cockatoo pump track, which is about 35 minutes from me. But that is where I will take this bike to learn how to ride it ideally, and learn how to get some airtime, some better airtime. So yeah, that is the Norco Rampage Team Edition. If you enjoy this bike or this video, please gently press the like button for this guy, Johannes. Obliterate the subscribe button and you'll see loads more content with this dirt jumper, most likely, and any other bikes I can get my hands on. Obviously, my 2021 Trek Fuel EX8 you will see. But yeah, let's get you some riding footage. So we finally made it down to the Cockatoo pump track after it happened to be a week that I wasn't able to get here. So yeah, it's really fun. Some local kids shredding around it, and it's definitely a lot higher risk than landing on dirt. So gone over those tabletops a couple of times, and it's rather scary having to land on concrete. So we'll do a couple of laps and show you what it's like. Peace. Well, it was great fun riding at Cockatoo. There were some awesome locals there. It was good to ride with them. If you did enjoy this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. The idea being, if I can get 1,000 subs, I can buy myself a new bike seat or grips or maybe some tires. Fantastic. Now, yeah, I'd highly recommend going out and checking out Cockatoo Pump Track. It was heaps of fun. We're actually likely to be getting one at the Wesburn Oval Reserve in the near future, near me in Warburton, which would be awesome. There was like lots of families down there at the pump track in Cockatoo. So there were little kids, big kids, everyone was having a great time. So it was a really good atmosphere. Now, as far as the Norco Rampage Team 2020-21 model, I would highly recommend it. It's a great bike. I'm glad I did spend the money on it. It did take me about a week to actually get out and ride it properly at the pump track. And I'll be honest, halfway through the week I was thinking, did I really need to buy that bike? But yes, I did. It's great fun. The good things about it, it's small. It's really great in small technical little pump tracks or dirt jumps, anything like that. And I'm glad I got one of the more top spec bikes out of the Rampage range, because that'll be probably the only dirt jumper I ever buy. And that was kind of the thought process on getting a better one. I'll only get one, it may as well be a good one. So with that, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See you later. How are you, buddy? Hanging out? I think you're possibly a female bowerbird, but I could be wrong.